Hello, my name is Laura Heywood, and I would like to introduce you to the coolest game. Guess what? It's Book of Mormon Day on the Broadway Trivia Series here at Reward the Fan. You are the fan, and we are giving you the rewards. My name is Laura Heywood, and I promise not to sing anymore. That is actually a lie. I'm definitely going to sing some more. I promise to be on key. How's that? Before we get started, I've got to remind you that there's a lot going on tonight. Right after this show, you can tune into the RTF tailgate. Right now, you're in the RTF app. RTF is Reward the Fan, of course. And then after we finish up Book of Mormon trivia, you're going to click over to the Reward the Fan page on Facebook Live, where Marcellus will be hanging out with you at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you tuned in last night, you know the code word. Throw that into the comments, and one person who does so will be chosen at random to receive 60 stars. That person will be announced in our 8 p.m. golden ticket game back here on the Reward the Fan app. Now, not to be confused with the golden plates from the Book of Mormon. See, there I go singing again. The golden ticket game is a little bit of all of your favorite trivia subjects. Marcellus will have all the cues on movies, TV, sports, theater, and as always, you get reward dollars for every question you get right. So spend the whole night with us. Keep racking them up, and you're going to redeem those for free tickets. And also, if you refer a few friends, you actually get money every time they answer a question right, too. So share it everywhere. Post it on your Twitter and your Facebook status. Make it the link in bio on your Insta page. Make sure everyone knows your RTF username, because that's also your referral code. It's so easy. And then our next super fan game is Sunday, and in that game, we don't just give away free tickets at the end of the game, we actually give them away after every single round. And we're giving you, for playing today, right now, we're giving you 4 stars and 4 lives. So you've already won. Speaking of Sundays, did you watch the Tonys? How about those performances? It is my favorite day of the year and certainly one of the most exhausting. I stayed out all night on Sunday. I actually slept for 17 hours on Monday in order to catch up. That is not a lie. I am still a little bit loopy from it. I still kind of haven't recovered all the way. So we're going to have some extra fun today. Luckily, during all that napping, I did not have a spooky Mormon hell dream. Did you see that Book of Mormon reference coming? That brings us to today's Broadway Trivia Series theme, the Book of Mormon. Here's how we're going to play. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, all about the Broadway musical, The Book of Mormon, which incidentally Ben Brantley of the New York Times called the best musical of the millennium. Pretty bold. I mean, the show is, it is, how does it go? Something incredible. But we still have like 1900 plus years left in the millennium, so we'll have to see how it holds up. We'll have to check in with our great grandchildren. It's still a tough ticket, so who knows? Maybe it really will prove to be the best show until the year 3000. Back to RTF. If you get all 10 questions right, you'll be splitting our $250 reward dollar prize, and then you'll be automatically entered to win 2 free theater tickets. We have a ton of you tuned in right now, 2,500, including Peace Monster, Emma Lucy Broadway, Crazy New Head, Harry G. Best MC, my friend Gina, who's celebrating her birthday today, Pay 2 Broadway, and I have to say hello to my mom and dad, who are celebrating their 47th wedding anniversary this week. So, let's get to the questions. What do you say we start at the beginning? I'm not talking about the Angel Moroni. I mean the beginning of the Book of Mormon on Broadway. Here's our very first question. In what year did the Book of Mormon premiere on Broadway? 1999, 2011, or 2001? Here's a fun fact. My brother won the in-person ticket lottery for the very first preview of the Book of Mormon on Broadway. Out of like 300 people gathered in front of the theater, he got picked to sit in the front row. All the way back in, what year was that? Something like 8-ish years ago. That's right. Your answer is 2011. 8 years later, and tickets to the Book of Mormon are still hot, and they still have that lottery, only now it's online, which means I no longer get to hear the lottery guy call out, "Congratulations to Laura Heywood." That's me, Laura Heywood. Moving on to question 2. Which of these actors was not in the original Broadway cast? Josh Gad, Andrew Rannells, Laura Heywood. I'm going to give you a second to think on that one. You guys, I just said my name is Laura Heywood. I purposely said it twice before reading this question. If any of you thought that I was in the original cast of the Book of Mormon, I'd be flattered, but no. The closest I've gotten to being in the Book of Mormon is singing Turn It Off at the top of my lungs on a Friday night, pretending I know how to tap dance. So your answer here is Laura Heywood. Have you seen the show? Maybe not on Broadway, maybe on the tour. Some huge talents have come out of that tour, which brings me to question 3. How long did the first national tour for the Book of Mormon last? 1 day, 6 minutes, or 4 years? Now, I've just mentioned how successful this show is, so it does seem unlikely that 6 minutes or even a full day would be the answers. I suppose crazier things have happened. And of course, notice that I asked about the first national tour. There is still a version of the show that is going on right now, and the first tour lasted 4 years, which is quite a long time for a national tour. You can find it now, the current national tour that is, in Toronto, and it'll be heading to California, Nevada, and Arizona this summer. And I bet if you wait a little longer, it'll come to your city. But here's what you don't have to wait for. A question 3 reward box prize. That's right, we are about to reward one of you lucky players just for getting that question right. The reward box prize is, okay, one winner is going to receive 60 stars. This is an important number because that's the number you need for automatic entry into the free ticket lotto during every round of the Superfan game on Sunday. The winner is, this is Julia. Congratulations, this is Julia, you are the winner. And congratulations to all 2,196 of you who are moving on with me to Q4. The writers of the Book of Mormon are also the creators of which of these shows? Family Guy, South Park, The Simpsons. Crazy thing about the show that's our answer here, during its very first season, I watched it in my dorm room with my friend Michael, who ultimately ended up being on the first national tour of the Book of Mormon. We thought the creators were hilarious, and we never dreamed that he'd get to work with them someday. It's all full circle. For the creators of our answer, South Park. Trey Parker and Matt Stone are geniuses, and 511 of you are geniuses as well. You are coming along with me to question 5. How many members are part of the Book of Mormon orchestra? 9, 2, or they don't have an orchestra? Come on, it would be a sad day on Broadway if a musical didn't have an orchestra. Broadway musical is usually synonymous with an epic orchestra. Sometimes you can see them from your seat. Sometimes they're behind the stage or under the stage or in the boxes. And while there has occasionally been a show that has had a super teeny tiny musical team, I'm looking at you, title of show, the Book of Mormon has 9 musicians. Your answer is 9. And we're getting pretty close to question 9, but first we've got to get to question 6. And we're going to go back in time to when the Book of Mormon was first being created. Trey Parker and Matt Stone teamed up with the creator of which other show to create the Book of Mormon? Was it Avenue Q, Spamalot, or Jersey Boys? I really hope you know this one. Have you ever heard of Robert Lopez? I heard a rumor that he might actually be playing along with us today. So hi, Bobby. We love your work on the Book of Mormon. And we, of course, also loved what you did with our answer, which is Avenue Q. Did you guys all know that? I sure hope so. 320 of you, that's 319 plus Bobby, knew the answer to that one. Now we're going into question 7. Rhymes with Kevin, aka Elder Price, rhymes with heaven, where all the Mormon kids are trying to get in. Here we go. How many Tony nominations did the Book of Mormon receive? 7, 14, or none? Now listen, again, after all those incredible accolades, I'm sure you can eliminate one answer here. And look, 7 would have been an accomplishment. Very few shows get that many nominations. But no, your answer is not 0, and it's not 7, it's 14. The Book of Mormon won the most Tonys of the night that year. They won 9, including Best Musical and Best Score for my buddy Bobby. It looks like 204 of you have gotten all of these answers, right? So here's question 8. The co-creator of the show, Robert Lopez, also worked on the music for which of these popular movies? Frozen, Moana, or Tangled? Look, this guy is the creator of so many incredible projects, and I'm not just saying that because I'm pretty sure he's watching. He's the world's first and only double EGOT, okay? And here's another juicy tidbit. His superstar wife, Kristen Anderson Lopez, is also an Academy Award-winning songwriter. Together, they composed the music for, can I reveal the answer yet, Gabby?
Do it.
Frozen! Fantastic on stage as well as on screen, I might add. All right, we're getting close to the end of the game, and I know you're savvy with social media. You know where to find all your favorite shows' official accounts, right? And you're following them all? What is the official Instagram handle for the Book of Mormon? Book of Mormon Show, Book of Mormon, or Mormon Show? It really could be any of these options if you're just guessing. I've seen some shows with really creative names that don't necessarily go by the full name. Kinky Boots B-Way, for example, or Phantom B-Way. Maybe Phantom of the Opera was taken by a fan, I don't know. Anyway, your answer here is the most simple choice, the one I would have chosen, at Book of Mormon. I hope you got it, and if you're not following them, you definitely should. Fantastic content from both the Broadway and the touring productions. Again, it's at Book of Mormon. Tag, follow, like, you know the drill. And now, I believe that you have all made it to the final round. We started with literal thousands of you, and now we're down to just 161 who are ready for the final question. Here it is. Which of these is not true about the official Broadway cast recording for the Book of Mormon? It debuted on the iTunes Top 10 chart. Barack Obama tweeted about it. A vinyl version was released. Now let's think way back to 2011 when the OBCR came out. It was huge. When it initially debuted, it topped the charts on iTunes. So you can eliminate that answer. 6 years later, Ghostlight Records released a 2 LP set on vinyl. So if you check that answer, you can cross that one off, and there's only one left. The answer is Barack Obama did not tweet about it. Sadly, he maybe hasn't gotten that vinyl yet. Somebody send him the double LP, or at least a download soon. Hopefully he'll get that tweet out. And wow, 78 of you got that right. Congratulations, you are our finalists. It's almost time for our curtain call, where one lucky player will win a pair of theater tickets. Now, we already had a winner earlier in the game who received 60 stars, giving them automatic entry into our super fan game drawings. And now all of you are one step closer to our ultimate prize. Of course, all of you will be splitting our reward dollar prize with your fellow winners, and I want to take a minute to shout some of you out. Allie Music 24, great job. Jackie Liebs, I'm proud of you. Mikey, congratulations. Emmy May, Big Boy 2, you're all picking up $3.20. Now we've got one thing left to do, and that's to run that ticket lotto. Like I mentioned, one winner is going to be taking home 2 theater tickets in just a few seconds, and if you win, you'll be prompted with a list of events near you. Make sure you make your choice within 24 hours and tweet me what you choose. If this is your first time seeing a Broadway show, you might choose a classic like Phantom of the Opera, or something brand new like Hadestown, which just won the Best Musical Tony. If you're bringing kids, I suggest something like The Lion King. Maybe don't bring anyone under 13, 15 to the Book of Mormon. But no matter what you see, I know it's going to be fabulous. All right, our winner's coming in, and it is Ayana. Ayanaa. Congratulations, 2 theater tickets are yours. I cannot wait to hear what you chose. And listen, if you see me at a show, you better come say hi. We got to get that selfie. To everyone still watching, thank you so much for playing. I'm your host, Laura Heywood. Follow us at Reward the Fan and follow me across all the socials at Broadway Girl NYC. Be sure to join us for Golden Ticket Trivia at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight and for the tailgate at 7. And lastly, just remember, we will always be your biggest fan. Thanks, guys.